Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Bristol Township Zoning Hearing Board. I'd like to get started. Please stand and remove your hats for the Pledge of Allegiance, please. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, let me introduce you to a few people before we get started. To my left, Keith Biddlemeyer, our solicitor, Director of L&I, Robert McTeague, our stenographer, Cindy Oliveira, and Mr. Secretary, call the board, please.
Colleen Dunn.
Here.
Gerard Lycon.
Here.
Mark DeMarcus.
Here.
Jim McMahon.
Here.
Ed Murphy. Here.
Okay, one thing, order of business before we get started. Number 5 on the agenda, HP Bristol Pike LLC is looking for a continuance for next month, I believe. Is that correct?
Yes, it is.
Counselor?
Good evening, Chelsea Jackman, Begley, Carlin, and Mandio on behalf of the applicant. We were made aware of some concerns as to neighbors and the request for this variance, and so we are seeking a continuance until May to have the applicant and the neighbor see if maybe they could hash that out and come to some sort of an agreement.
Okay, I'm looking for a continuance for this application.
We just need a waiver of the MPC timelines in Bristol Code.
We agree. We waive.
Thank you.
So moved. All right.
I'll make a motion.
I need a second.
I'll second.
Call the board, please.
Colleen Dunn.
Yes.
Gerard Lycon.
Yes.
Mark DeMarcus.
Yes.
Jim McMahon.
Yes.
Ed Murphy, yes.
Thank you very much.
Okay, number 1 on the agenda, David Wee, 51 Grass Pond Road, Levittown. Please come on up.
You reserved the same people and reposted. The date that was posted? April 7th?
2 weeks, right?
Yeah, it's gonna be 2 weeks.
I think he's good. Today's the 20th.
20th, yep, I had to do the math.
Yeah.
They were good. I'm thinking today's the 13th.
It was last Monday.
Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give will be the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
And you are David
Why he?
Wihee,
Yes.
W-E-I-H-E.
Yes.
Mr. White, you handed up some documents, you had your neighbor sign the notifications, is that accurate?
Yes, sir.
All right, and then you also posted the property with the placard that the township gave you on April 7th, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
And that placard remains up here, remains up at your house today?
Oh, yeah.
Great, thanks.
So I'm here again for the variance. Got a slide for you guys to see of, everything that I've done from the beginning when I first did this stuff to what it looks like now. So this is what my yard used to look like, with all the pavers and everything.
Mm-hmm.
That was the rocks going around the property. That's me starting to demo them all away. It is just more. So that was one of the piles of dirt that I got delivered to fill in my backyard. So that's, obviously the dirt. That's going around more of the other side. So this is all the sod. I picked up 1,200 square foot, but that's just a picture of one of the pickups that I got from the sod. So then I put it all down. So that's on the side. So anything that on the survey that I got done, so this is the only part that I have left. I have a guy coming out in 2 weeks with a backhoe to scoop all this out, getting 2 yards of dirt put down, same thing, sod or lay seeds to, make it a lawn again. This is going back to my property with more. I started removing most of it. I just can't get the front all done, by hand. And that's the rear of the yard. So these are all the measurements that I got for everything that's on my property that's impervious. And all my numbers, it comes out to 54.6% that I'm at now. I was at 70. I started out at 83, got to 70. Now I'm at 54. And that's after them other rocks get removed and the sod put down. I'll be at that number.
Bob, have you been out there? Is this number correct?
Yep.
Okay, all right, fair enough.
And then there's a letter on here. I remember the last time Colleen asked me to bring 2 letters.
Yeah, I'm right here, I'm gonna read them into the record for you.
Well, those are just from my neighbors.
Right, yeah, that's
She asked for Pico,
Pico, okay, right.
but right here is an email from the guy that runs the Pico property. I don't know, Colleen was tagged in the emails. So this is what he sent me back. There's no letter to obtain because I'm not trying to build any structure on their property. I removed my vehicles since the first meeting we had when Colleen mentioned it and never been back there again. Yep. And then there was another letter that she asked for from the water department, but they said I don't need a letter because I have the permits already. I was there again today to double check.
Okay. That's all you got?
Yeah.
All right, let me read 2 letters into the record for this application. To whom it may concern, I live at 47 Grass Pond, next to 51 Grass Pond Road. I wanted you to know that we have never had a rainwater runoff from 51 Grass Pond Road property onto our property. We also don't have a problem with the sheds on the property. Thank you, Ronald H. Lewis. I also have another one here. This is, my name is Lisa Pereshi. I live at 55 Grass Pond Road, Levittown. I am writing to say that we have never had any issues with the yard at 51 Grass Pond, Levittown, PA. There has not been any flooding issues or concerns or any other concerns at all. Any questions, feel free to contact me. 267, I won't go any further, but warmly, Lisa. That's for the record. All right. Okay. Anything from the board? Any questions, concerns, comments at this point? Okay. Moving on. Bob, any issues? Any concerns? Anybody from the audience? Okay, I need a motion.
I'll give a motion for it.
I'll second.
Call the board, please.
Gerard Lycon.
Yes.
Mark DeMarcus.
Yes.
Jim McMahon.
Yes.
Ed Murphy, yes. Colleen Dunn.
Yes.
There you
Good
go,
luck, buddy.
sir.
Good job.
You did it, man. Good job.
Good
Fine.
job.
Thank
All
you
right.
guys. Thank you.
Yep.
Appreciate it.
Yep. All right, next up, number 2 on the agenda, Bill and Rachel Weddle, 480 Newport Road. Please come on up. Hand them to the solicitor, please.
One of the neighbors, I got the 2 beside me, one behind me. And where the driveway is at, it's right here, but on her side.
Okay. Right. And, did you post the property with the placards, the township keepers?
Pictures of it. Up there, you can see it's right by the front door.
Yeah, got
And
it.
this you can see in the window.
The deed,
Pictures of
the
the
deed,
drive.
the deed that you put this in the window?
Excuse me,
You the deed, you put this in the window, the deed was posted?
the day that I got it, the day I got it.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
was the first day it was available.
Okay, do you know what that deed was? No. April 4th? Okay, all right.
Good answer.
And it's up for 2 weeks.
Now, I've got some pictures of the driveway. Do you want to see them now? You can show me.
And when you get sworn in,
Yeah,
you
you get
present
sworn in.
everything. I'm gonna ask you a couple questions.
Raise your right hand, please. You solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you have to give will be the truth,
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. You are Bill.
Weddle, W-E-D-D-E-L. Hello.
Mr. Weddle, you handed me up some documents. There's 3 documents that you had your neighbors sign. Is that accurate?
That's right.
Giving them notice of tonight's meeting. You also handed me up 2 colored photographs showing the property was posted as required. And you advised that the property was posted on April 4th. Is that correct?
That's right.
And that placard has stayed up for a period of 2 weeks?
That's right.
Thank you.
It's been up the whole time since I got from day one.
Okay, you can proceed.
Okay, as I understand it, there was a problem with getting the permit. I asked my wife before I poured it, because I'm a construction manager and wanted to make sure that we had it. She said yes. She did not understand. And I take the blame for it because I didn't do it myself. I just didn't have time. But she did not understand that we had to wait till you guys give us the okay to put it in, okay?
Okay.
As I understand it, it was called an impervious driveway because when they took the pictures and looked at it, the blacktop was still there. I've got pictures here that the blacktop has been cut out. You can see where the concrete's been put in.
All right, bring them up.
Thank you. Here's the end of the drive, and you can see it does not go out to the road. If I remember right,
Can you hear him?
No, I can't.
Okay, just hand us the pictures.
Sure.
All right? I'm going to distribute them throughout the board, and you can explain.
Okay.
Okay?
The pictures at the end of the drive show that you can see the asphalt's been cut out, and it's 6 inches of asphalt. It's all W6 wire in it, number 4, 2 lengths of rebar, number 4, all the way around the driveway, 2 inches apart. Every saw cut has one number 4 on either side of the saw cut. Don't have pictures of that because I didn't know it was going to be a problem, but you can see that the driveway has been cut, and the 6 inches of driveway is lower than the asphalt.
Is that all you have, sir?
I'm hoping that's all you need.
What are we talking, Bob?
I have them at 52%, Jim, where 35 is permitted.
Okay. Okay.
No,
Anybody-
was that stamped concrete you put down?
Excuse me?
Was that stamped or just dyed?
That was 5,000 PSI from Sylvie. Put down at about a 6 slump because it's colored concrete and it's a big driveway, so I didn't want to go too hard with it and lose it.
Also, your place looks amazing. Great job on taking care of your property.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Anybody else? Comments, concerns, questions? Okay.
One of the reasons I put it in the way I did, if you look at the pictures, you'll see the 6x6s there. The gravel around the blacktop was going over in her yard. Every time it rained, it was flooding her yard. Every time it rained, it was mud in her yard. So I put the 6x6s there to keep everything contained, and then obviously I'd put the concrete down, make it a better driveway.
Okay.
It looks great.
She
Thank
has
you.
confirmed that it does help
Okay.
her.
All right. Bob, anything to add?
Nothing to add, Jim.
Okay. Anybody from the audience come up for or against this project? Come on. Come on up. Come up and get sworn in.
Janet.
He's the best looking driveway in Bristol, I think, but that's just me.
Can you raise your right hand? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
And can I have your name, please?
Janet
J-A-N-E-T?
Klein, K-L-E-I-N.
I think they just want you to confirm that it was flooding your yard.
Yes, it was. It was.
Okay.
We had a running joke. We called it Lake Bristol. It was, when it rained, it was
Okay.
so much water.
All right. And now it's not.
Oh, no. Mm-mm.
Okay. But
Big improvement.
you're okay with the driveway?
Absolutely,
Okay.
1000%.
And you're here on your own free will?
Yes.
No kidding.
Yes, I am. Yes. Yes, I am.
Okay. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
welcome.
Yeah.
Jim, just for the record, I did notice when the applicant submitted his permit, he did put the driveway calculation down twice, so he's actually at 50.6%, not 52.
So it's lower. That's even better. Okay. Anybody else from the audience want to come up? For or against? Okay, I need a motion.
I'll give a motion for it.
I need a second.
Second it.
Call the board, please.
Colleen Dunn.
Yes.
Jim McMahon.
Yes.
Mark DeMarcus.
Yes.
Gerard Lycon.
Yes.
Ed Murphy, yes.
Okay, there you go, sir. Make sure you get permits for everything, right?
Gentlemen,
All
I
right.
thank you very much.
Yeah.
I've learned my lesson there. I won't leave it up to her anymore.
Certainly did throw his wife under the bus. Yes, he did.
I might get in trouble for you doing that.
Okay, number 3, Paul and Amy Leinheiser, 45 Parkside Drive. Please come on up. Good. Okay. Okay, Counselor, it's up to you.
Thank you very much. Again, Chelsea Jackman, Begley, Carlin, and Mandio, here tonight on behalf of the owner of 2424 Wood Avenue in Bristol. As you can see, the lot is in the R2 district. It's presently improved by a single-family detached dwelling. It's 50 by 100 feet, 5,000 square feet is the property. And tonight's proposal is to construct a new second-story addition over the existing dwelling and a new two-story front addition and rear addition and a new covered porch. You can see as the property is currently situated that the existing dwelling is positioned in the lot with the new additions extending into the front. I'll use my pointer here. Extending into the front as well as the rear over here and right there. And so the proposal is straightforward. What we're seeking here is it's largely following the existing building parameters, and we are asking for a side yard setback here. So it already exists that it's within 5 feet as opposed to the prescribed 7, and we are adding this here and this here, which would also be within the 5 feet. So it's really just extending the front and the back to meet that 5-foot setback that's already existing. It's section 205-26 of the zoning ordinance. Again, it's only a 2-foot reduction in the side yard setback. The building coverage will increase just a little bit from 743 square feet to 949 square feet. So we're going from 14.86% to 18.9%. And the impervious coverage increases from 28.2 to 31.5, still under the 35% maximum. And all of the other performance standards are compliant for this. So I have Mr. Leinheiser here. If it's okay, I'll call him up to confirm and add on to anything, but I do want to show you really quickly. Bob, help me to the next one, please. Thank you. So this is what it looks like right now, and this is what Mr. Leinheiser is proposing to do to sort of upgrade it. So Mr. Leinheiser, can you come up? Cindy's going to swear you in.
Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Mr. Leinheiser, is everything that I indicated to the board this evening true and accurate to the best of your knowledge?
Yes.
You're the owner of 2424 Wood in Bristol Township?
Yes.
And you're proposing this second-story addition, as indicated on the PowerPoint here, which includes the rear addition, the front yard addition, and the covered porch?
Yes.
And the requested relief is only to sort of add on to what is already an existing 2-foot encroachment on that side yard. Is that accurate?
We're not encroaching, yes. So it's a 5-foot setback as the whole street is, and you guys require 7, so we're not touching it, staying the same. Correct.
Into the side yard setback
Correct.
is all I'm saying. Okay, and the proposed design is keeping in kind with the community, and it will cause no detrimental impact to the neighbors, and actually stands to beautify the street with a new facelift.
That's correct.
Anything else that you want the board to know?
No, you nailed it.
Thank you. That's all I have.
Okay. Any questions? I'm sorry, Counselor, is that it?
That's all I have. Thank you.
Okay. Any questions from the board?
Paul, if you are approved, how long before you start the renovation and how long will it take?
If
if we get approval tonight, the permits will submitted and reviewed. Once we have permits, we'll start right away, and hopefully by midsummer be done.
Any other questions? Bob, anything to add?
Nothing to add, Jim.
Anybody from the audience? For or against? Okay. Need a motion.
I'll make a motion for this.
I'll second. Good.
I'll second. Okay, call the board.
Colleen Dunn.
Yes.
Mark DeMarcus.
Yes.
Jim McMahon.
Yes.
Gerard Lycon.
Yes,
Ed Murphy, yes. Good luck, buddy.
get it built.
Okay. Summit RTY Incorporated. Care of Village Lodge, 5361 Bristol Pike. Please come on up.
Sit next to me. Thank you. Very good. Again, Chelsea Jackman, Begley, Carlin, and Mandio here tonight on behalf of the applicant Atul Patel, who's to my left here. The owner of the property is Summit Realty Incorporated. Atul and his family has managed this, the Village Lodge, since 1994. It's located in the commercial district, and I'm sort of using the terms Village Lodge loosely. So if you look up on the screen here, so the Village Lodge is obviously this very large parcel right here. Tonight, the parcel in question is this one right here, which is parcel number 05-065-006-007. This is it's adjacent to 5361 Bristol Pike. And right now, it exists as a vacant lot. It is 0.34 acres. It's currently gravel. It has no building on it or any structures or anything. And Atul owns and operates the Village Lodge, and his family own and operate that area as well. The parcel right now, as you can see, 0.34, is not large enough to support any independent commercial use or development. So the proposal tonight to make reasonable use of that property is for that gravel lot to be used on a limited accessory basis for parking, as well as limited truck parking. Atul's vision is that for truckers who are passing through the Route 13 corridor, that's a place where they could stay overnight at the Village Lodge, and they could use that parking area for their trucks. We all utilize the benefits of trucks every day, and they need a place to sleep. And so his idea is that those spots would be, there would be 10 spots maximum, and that 6 of them would be, I'm sorry, 4 of them would be used for individuals who wanted to stay overnight at his lodge. His other thought was that the 6 remaining that he could use for leasing out to truck storage to another company that he has worked with in the past. So there's no new construction, no site work. Again, it's gravel. It's an existing, it would remain in its existing condition, but Atul is open to anything that sort of makes this a little bit more palatable to the community, whether it's lining the property, buffering it in some way. But again, this is really the only use Atul can think of that could use this property in a way in this particular district. So I have Atul with me. I'm gonna, if it's okay, I'll have him sworn in and we'll go through this a little bit more together. Cindy's gonna.
Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give will be the truth?
Yes.
Okay, so Atul, have you heard everything that I said to the board this evening, and do you agree with everything that I've said?
Yes.
And so you operate the Village Lodge and have done so since 1994, is that correct?
Correct.
And that property that I'm pointing to over here, this adjacent property to the Village Lodge, has largely been vacant, unused, and more recently, trucks have been parking there. Is that accurate?
Yes.
And you learned you need to get permission to do so, which is the basis of our presentation here this evening, correct?
Correct.
And have you, is there anything else that you have sought to do on that particular 0.34 acres of a property that comports with commercial use?
Not really. We have tried multiple times to.
I'm asking you to step a little closer to the microphone. Go ahead.
We have tried to rent it out to different, like try to build something there, but it's not, nobody's doing anything, or nothing that I can also do with it.
And is that because of the size and relative nature of where it is on this road?
That's right.
And is it true that what you're proposing requires no improvements, it requires no construction, nothing else to be done to the property, just merely to use it for the parking that I outlined to the board, is that right?
Yes.
Will this accessory parking, to your knowledge, create any negative impact to the neighbors, given the way that you have outlined it? 10 spaces, 6 to be leased, 4 for your patrons of Village Lodge?
No, it should not.
No negative impact?
No negative impact.
Thank you.
So,
And this particular use would be a way that you could use this parcel that you and your family own as is, without having to do anything with it, correct?
correct.
I mentioned a little bit about what it was that you were willing to do. Understandably, there are some neighbors here who are in opposition to it, but you're willing to be a good neighbor and put some conditions in place that the board deems appropriate to sort of assuage their concerns, correct?
Yes, we're willing to work with our neighbors.
And that includes striping it, right?
Yes,
Potentially using placards so people understand whose property it is and who is allowed to park there.
definitely.
And you are also open to considering certain conditions in the lease that take into account potential concerns that neighbors might have, correct?
Yes.
Is there anything that you think the board should know by way of this request in terms of what it is that you want to do here?
Not really, just major is we just want to get a use of this land that we've been paying taxes on it for since 1994, and we haven't been able to done anything with it. So we just want to get a use out of it.
Thank you. That's all I have.
Okay. Anybody have any questions?
Yes, I have some questions. Bob, is there any violations on that, property?
Do you mean the parcel that's in question today?
Yeah.
There was a notice of violation sent when we found out there was truck parking, but that's the result of why they're here today.
Okay. First of all, this is not a vacant lot. This lot has lots of trucks parked on it. There's even trucks parked with no tractors. There's trailers parked together back to back. This is a very small piece of property. I just want to know how you're going to bring these trucks in when it says no trucks allowed right out front over 3.5 ton. So if these tractor and trailers are going to be coming in here, or box trucks, there's a sign right out front that says only for local deliveries, no trucks over 3.5 ton are allowed on that road. And every one of these trucks and trailers are way over 3.5 ton. That's only 7,000 pounds. I don't know how you're doing. You got lots of trucks there now, and it's always been that way. I always drive through that road, and I always see trucks parked there forever, even way back. And I don't think this is a good fit. You're not allowed to park trucks or drive trucks on that road, only for local deliveries. We don't want to entice any more trucks to be parked there. So I really don't think this is a good fit.
Anybody else? Okay, so the leases, explain this to me, please. What do we do? What do you mean leasing spots? I don't.
So Mr. Patel, his proposal includes that if, Bob, could you go back to the slide just before it, please? Thank you. So his plan and hope was that he would be approved for 10 spots. And when we discussed, well, who are the 10 spots for? Because he often has truckers that come and stay overnight in the hotel, he wanted to say 4 of them would be used for customers of the hotel patrons, and that his intention was to lease the other 6 to a trucking company, somebody who has a relationship with, candidly, somebody who has parked there within the recent
Within the
past.
last 2 months.
And that individual, he's essentially wanting to paper and indicate to you all that it would be one person or one company that he wanted to have leased there, not, multiple trucks.
And will
just
not,
pulling
and
there.
will not be staying in the hotel. Is that correct?
Those 6, no.
Okay.
If needed, yes, but not necessary.
Okay. All right. Anybody else?
I just have a question with the picture you provided us. There's no dimensions on there. Where, like, how big the spaces are, how many trucks will fit in there, the length of them. I have no information.
spaces are 14.6 feet each by 75 feet.
Thank you.
Anybody else? Robert?
I got nothing else
The
to
drum
add.
in the back.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll get to that. Speak up, bud. Good.
Math isn't mathing with the numbers you gave me, because that property would have to be 240 feet long. You're telling me it's 149 feet.
I have a brief moment.
Sure.
So I think it's like, still have a space there.
If you can explain it, he's asking. You can explain it. Go ahead. I just wanna make sure. Go ahead.
Okay.
This, it's 149 feet, and if you divide that by 10, that's how I did it, basically.
Okay, thank you.
And the required for the trucks is 14 feet to park, so.
Okay.
Mr.
Okay.
Murphy, you said the length as well? Was that, I'm sorry.
It said 75 feet.
Okay, I just want to make sure that's correct.
Okay. Bob? No? Okay. All right. You done, Counselor?
I think that's all we have at this
Okay,
point.
all right. Anybody from the audience? Come on up, sir. Okay, I'm gonna just make sure everybody realizes, you're gonna direct your comments to the board, right? Not to anybody else, all right? So,
My name's Matthew Ortlip.
Sir, please just make sure you're speaking into the microphone.
Ortlip as in Paul. Yes, ma'am.
Solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
So help me God.
yeah, hold on one second, sir, go ahead.
Just for the record, we received an email from Mr. Ortlip.
True.
That was distributed. The board has read that. Ms. Jackson, I'll get you a copy of that.
I'm very glad you did receive that. I
and-
didn't know if you would.
And we'll mark that as Ortlip-1.
Yes. I merely want to thank you for giving me the opportunity to voice these concerns. I think you do a great job. I've been living on this property at 4827 Beaver Dam Road for 37 years. I've run my own business off that property for 35 years. This is a complete negative impact on our community, and it is a community from my neighbors, Abdul, whose wife is choking out on the diesel fumes. I wish she could be here. However, there is actually a SEPTA bus stop on site of the lot they're referring to. The actual dimensions of the lot, which are trapezoidal, the usable space is only 87 feet of Beaver Dam Road frontage, because the rest and remainder is a shared entrance road with a girls' school next door. We have the Spanish American Christian Church across the street. We have another SEPTA bus stop directly across the street on my corner of Beaver Dam and Van Kirk. 60 feet up the road, we have a school bus stop. This is completely unsuitable. Everything you heard from that gentleman was inaccurate. He's already got trucks in there, stacked 3 deep of trailers, I don't know, approximately 7, 8 18-wheeler rigs. These trailers are parked a foot apart. Literally, if there's a fire in one truck, that whole lot's going up. There is no water runoff, no water containment. Now, I don't blame Mr. Patel. He's trying to move forward. I support progress. But the plain fact is, that is the lowest portion of his property. It's really suitable for a drain basin, sidewalk, curbing, perhaps a berm, and some plantings. The township's done a remarkable job from Venice Ashby to the new Dunkin' Donuts. I know that the township was involved in the Dunkin' Donuts development. It was wonderful. The development of Route 13 and expansion, the widening of the road, is literally flooding our properties. But for Mr. Patel, he has a hotel built in, I don't know, the 1960s with an inadequate entrance for his own traffic. None of those trucks are for overnight parking. I have video recording of them sleeping in their trucks all night. So if you care to see any of these videos, I have over 150 videos and photos just to show the abuse of the site. OMG Trucking has moved in there right before Christmas and turned our life into a truck running nightmare. Before Christmas till present, Easter, horrible. We have no peace of mind with this. He has no consideration for his neighbors. If he wants to develop his property, I understand, but it would make more sense to ask for a variance to put a parking lot in front of the motel property. That site can barely accommodate his road traffic, and that's exactly what that site was for. It's not an unused lot. That has always been for the motel truck parking. I'd never seen between more than 5 trucks in there. Prior to before Christmas, they used to just keep a dumpster right in the middle of it, garbage blowing everywhere. Still, now they just moved it up against the fence. I want Mr. Patel to succeed. I want the township to maintain its high standards and keep moving forward with this community. Chances are I'm not going to be around to see it. It doesn't matter. I don't want this to be my legacy. When I depart that property, I want to leave a better place than when I arrived. I don't think Mr. Patel's any interest in what we care about. Andy Gallo, who purchased the property next door, has been trying to develop that property. We can't get a residence in there. Who is going to want to invest money into a residential property that's been abandoned 5 years now? We got a new owner. He's motivated to develop it. I'd love to see some windows in that house. I would love to be able to sell my house without a truck dispatch operation equivalent to Watkins or Evans 25 feet from my property. 25. I'm not kidding. There's no shoulders on that road. I apologize for speaking out of turn last meeting. But all the messages that are on that tape still apply today. So anyway, this should be a no-brainer, but the Spanish church, the girls' school next door, the 2 SEPTA bus stops, the Bristol Township school bus stop, the traffic walking to and from Dunkin' Donuts and Burger King and these bus stops every night when they pull in is they pull into the road because they do not have the space to maneuver on their own property. I would ask you to look at this closely, give this a solid no, and just say if you want to develop the property and bring in a second business, this is a whole second business from the motel business, this is going to change their designated parking to overcapacity. Go there now, right now, you will see more trucks and trailers on the lots than he's proposing. You will see how close they are. I took a picture before I left. But anyway, thank you for your time. I know you're all good men. I know you're all doing good for this township. I don't have a bad thing to say. I don't understand the code enforcement because there's been none. There's been none, absolutely none. There's been no water runoff plan. I have seen maintenance, service fleets, changing all the oils. Yes, I recorded it. I've seen them power washing the trucks in the gravel lot, all the water from that lot, because it has no water drainage, none, runs right across the street and down Van Kirk Alley into Silver Lake Park. So we all know what contaminants come with these rigs. And if they, I have nothing against Mr. Patel. If he wants to develop it right. There are standards to protect a citizens and environment, and I can only hope and pray that you guys see it that way, because I'm here to try to protect my property value. Because if I do gotta sell, it's gonna take a major hit with these kinds of shenanigans going on, and I don't know what else to call it. Drive by tonight after the meeting. But thank you. Thank you all sincerely for your efforts, your work, and your time.
Thank you, Jordan. Yep, thank you. So, Bob, he raised a good point about the road frontage. Is there any, like, the first parking spot's right up against, basically up against the road. I mean, is there any issue with that?
Yeah, I mean, they couldn't park any trucks within the right-of-way, Jim, so, I believe right-of-way would be 50 feet off, or 50 feet road width, so we'd have to get a survey to show that, but a parking space couldn't be put within that right-of-way.
Okay.
A lot of the roadway, it is now, is from existing nonconformities, but, any new development would have to go to the ordinances today.
Okay.
Today.
Anybody else? Oh, go ahead, ma'am, I'm sorry.
Hi. Yes, I do. My name is Ida, I-D-A, Ortlip, O-R-T-L-I-P. I am the owner of 4827 Beaver Dam Road. Hi. I just wanted to let people know that every day for over 3 months, it's been chaos. They're pulling out in the middle of the road. There's traffic going both ways. No safety vets, no one to guide them, no beepers on their trucks. They literally have dropped a trailer on the road facing traffic coming from the highway because the fellow was having brake problems right on the street. They have been riding up to the front of our properties. The 4901 actually has damage from them. We have well over 140-something incidences since Christmas. It's dangerous. They came down our private road on Van Kirk Street with an 85-foot trailer. No one to help this individual back out. The police officer was called. He came to the site. He seen what was going on. He was not really happy with it because obviously my husband was upset. Trying to tell him what he was doing. There was snow at the time. You could see all the tracks that we were not exaggerating. At that particular time, Andy Grillo happened to come to deliver some materials to work on the house that he bought a couple years ago. He couldn't even get in. That fella said he had someone to help him. He did not. Finally, he was backing out, which he had no way to see what was coming forward with the traffic because the house stood there. You would have to pull out several feet to even begin to see what was coming. The officer himself actually, got out of his vehicle. He told my husband that all he seen is a crazy guy waving his hands. He didn't see a problem with it, that they were legal. Then as he was helping, the cop actually was helping this gentleman back out. It was such a fiasco, the cop actually had to jump in his SUV and move out of the way or his vehicle would have been hit. When we went to go get a copy of this report, which we requested at the time for, so that we'd have a record of what was going on at this place, we were told that we would need a subpoena and a lawyer because the cop did not write it up as such. Another time, jackknifed. They had to be towed out of there by Rob's Auto. They cannot even maneuver. They go over 2 roads of traffic, blocking both ways during, I don't know, several times a day, 7 days a week. They are running a trucking terminal. They ran those trucks all night. They did not stay at that hotel. We have videos that you could plainly see that we are not exaggerating in any way. The trucks idle more than 15, 20 minutes. The nights, the weekend we had, we couldn't even open our windows. Every day when they pull in the evening or pull out, you have to watch because we don't know if they're going to hit the utility pole, the fire hydrant, our utility pole on our side, or hit children that are riding their bicycles. The summer's coming. It's going to be a lot of traffic, trust me. A lot of people visit Silver Lake Park coming through our neighborhood. I ask that you do not allow this to happen. It's been a nightmare for us. My husband's disabled, we're retired, and we've owned this house for well over 10 years now. We've put a lot of money into our home. And it's, we are also zoned M1, light manufacturing. My lot, my yard is bigger than what he wants to put on this so-called lot. He doesn't even have the space for it. They're actually including the grass part next to the fence. It's a disgrace over there. You have to see it to believe it. I mean, it's unbelievable. They're not parking. They're literally running a terminal. Literally. And I just ask that you would not pass this. I'm really concerned as the months move on. They were already there for 3 months before they even came to get a variance. And I hope that you really consider the rest of the people in the neighborhood, and for Mr. Grillo, who really would like to move forward, but for some reason is continually stopped from moving forward and fixing this property. It's coming up 2 years since he bought it. And like I said, I raised both my children there. It's actually a quiet neighborhood. You know, in the weekends or after the traffic comes down, it's beautiful. My backyard is like a beautiful place. Birds, I mean, we're right up against the park. You know, I walk down like less than a block and I'm at the lake. And he's right about the water runoff. Water doesn't run up, it runs down. The drain systems that they do have are inadequate as is. And I just hope, you know, that you would truly consider, because some of the things that I heard of the
Up here.
some of the things that I heard them say is just not truthful.
Okay, fair enough. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
I have one question from Ida.
Go ahead.
Miss Ida, I have one question for you. You're up, you were just standing up there. Your husband stated that they were performing maintenance on vehicles and the oil is going into the
Stand up to the
ground.
microphone, please, Ida.
Yes, ma'am, and they also have a portable mechanic who comes to do these jobs.
I would like to see a video of that. It does not have to be today. Or
Okay.
actually give that video to Bob at
Yes.
the township, because I would like that soil tested.
Yes.
Because if it does run into
Yeah,
Silver
they
Lake-
do.
Lake
They actually, yes, it
estuary
does,
of the
ma'am.
Delaware, so we are drinking that water.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. Okay, Ms. Jackman, you want to respond to any of that?
I do. I take issue with a number of things that were just said, but I would be blind not to read the tea leaves that, based on the questions from the board. But I'll start by saying that the reason why the Ortlips just had about 15 minutes to talk to all of you all was because code enforcement was doing its job. So that was the first thing I took issue with. There's a violation, which is why we're here requesting variance. So that's the first thing, and I'll leave the rest and say that I just spoke with Mr. Patel, and first of all, asked him if he was willing to amend the request this evening, given what he's heard, given the questions. We understand that if we left it at what we had, we were walking out with a no. That being said, he said, well, what about for the patrons of my hotel. I'll answer Mr. Lycon's question as well to state that he has access through Bristol Pike as well as he has frontage on both that he owns that he could use to come in and use that lot. I asked Mr. Patel, what can we do? What can you offer by way of a reduction in the request? And he said, what about 6? What about 6? I'll forego the fact that I could rent this out to somebody else and try to make money off of it, because it's a property he pays taxes on in Bristol Township, and it will just be for people who come and sleep at my hotel, at my motel, overnight because they're truckers and they need somewhere to stay. So, Mr. Patel, could you come over, please, and affirm if what I just intimated to the board is accurate?
Yes.
Okay. Anybody else have any questions?
Yeah, I have a question.
Yep.
I drove my car through there and I struggled getting through there. If you're to bring a tractor and trailer off of Route 13, which you're allowed to bring it off of Route 13 into your place and park 6 of them or even one of them in that parking area, how's he gonna get out? He's gonna drive on the road that says no trucks. He can't back that thing out in front of your place, because right in front of your village, you have parking spots on an angle for your customers to park in. So when he comes in on that, your front entrance to make that turn, it's never gonna happen. There's not enough room to make that turn. So therefore, you have all the parking in front of your building or your hotel for your customers, and if you bring a tractor and trailer through there, it's not coming through. And if he leaves, he's gonna have to back out of there. There's no way he's gonna back out in the front of your building and squeeze that thing out back onto 13. I mean, they put the sign out front for a reason, no trucks over 3,500 pounds or 3.5 ton. They put that there for a reason. The roads aren't designed for that.
May I have just one brief moment, please, with my client?
Oh, yeah. Oh, I drove my Tesla through there today, and it was tight.
But this lot was always used.
I had to pull up and back out the entrance to turn around. That was the bang and no U-turn.
Back out onto the street, so I'm saying, is there a way that, fine with what he's saying? Is there a way?
He can turn around in the parking lot and go back out onto the Bristol Pike.
And
He can turn around in that parking lot.
And you're certain that that can happen?
Yes, he can do that.
I was asking Mr. Patel, is there a way that we can comply with what it is that you're saying can't happen by way of going onto the road that does not allow those size trucks? And Mr. Patel, your response is?
They can turn around in the parking lot that's there right now, and then they can go back out onto the Route 13.
Would it require you to block off certain spots that that's already designated for the motel?
Yes, I can.
And are you willing to do that as a condition of the trucks being able to turn around and go out on the road that they are allowed to be on per what Mr. Lycon just said?
Yes.
Which parking lot are you speaking of? This parking lot where the trucks will be parking, or?
Yeah, we
Well-
only want to use it for customers.
But if there's 6 trucks already parked there, how is a truck gonna have the room to turn around? It's not
Those
possible.
gonna be gone. We're not gonna have that anymore.
But if there's 6 trucks parked there like you're asking for, how are trucks gonna turn around in that area? They can't turn around with 6 other trucks parked there. It's not possible.
I would have.
You got a 40-foot trailer at minimum plus the tractor, it's not gonna work.
Majority of the nights, we only have 1 or 2 people.
More than that right now, though.
Because right now we are renting 6 spots.
Okay,
We
but if
didn't
you're
know I
asking,
was.
but you're asking for 6. So if you have 6 spots filled, how's a truck gonna turn around in that area? It's not possible.
Mr. Patel, what is possible? What is possible? This is
I mean,
the time to ask for it, to
If I need
amend?
to make some modification to make it work, that's what I'm trying to do. I want to use it for my customers. I don't want to rent like before. Right now, we were renting 6 spots.
What,
So I just wanna have it for my customers' convenience. That when they are staying there, they have at least spot to, and 90% of the time, there is not even one truck.
Okay, Mr. Patel, you understand what they're saying. You can't go out on this road
Beaver
and
Dam.
backing up, Beaver Dam, you can't go out on that road. That's not gonna be allowed. You can park all your cars there, all your trucks there you want. Is there a possibility to fashion the request to say that it's conditioned upon the number of trucks, those all demonstrating that they're able to turn? Whether that be 2, 3, 4, it seems like 4 is a lot, but the amount of trucks being able, so really what we're talking about here is demonstrating to the township, these can all turn without going out onto the road and violating the fact that they can't be on that particular road.
Here's my problem with that. I don't agree. Who's policing this? The township has enough to do is worry about how many trucks are parked in the spot and if they're able to turn around or not. That's the problem I see with all of this. You know, I don't understand. Listen, I get it. He wants his customers that drive tractor trailers to be able to sleep in his hotel. But obviously, it's not made for that. So, I mean, I don't know what other concessions you can make, to be honest with you.
I think.
All right, so you wanted to just have the 6 spots for your customers. They'll pull in, they'll back out and go back out on 13. Is that what you want to do?
Up to, yes.
Okay, and you're not gonna rent out any more spots?
We're not gonna
Okay.
have that. No
All right, that works, okay.
Sir,
See, what we have are no limits. Like you said, do you want to have the cops there every day policing it? I don't want to be the police. I don't want to be complaining to this man. You need to invest some money into your property.
All right, up here, Mr. Orley, please.
I'm just sorry, I don't know what to say about he's blatantly lying to your faces. All you need to do is go there and see it.
Listen, we don't need to go there, all right?
Well, it's like that right now.
Listen, it's. what you
This
say
is
and
what
he
I've been
says.
calling about. They're saying there was no issue till the Ortlips.
Well, you can't call the man a liar, okay? That's not what we do here, all right?
Okay, untruths, inaccuracies.
Okay.
How's that?
Well,
Inaccuracies.
He's telling
Because
his
I
side of the
have,
story, and you're telling your side of the
I
story.
know, but I
That
have
doesn't-
video proof and photos to prove out.
Yeah.
Give me a Gmail address. I'll be happy to mail them all to you, or to the board, or to one site. You can review them at your own leisure. I don't know, but I've got plenty of power washing trucks, service maintenance fleet work
Yeah.
on a gravel lot. I don't even know how this is considerable. He needs his parking for his customers, like he said, his hotel customers. If you look at the antiquated entrance road, it could never accommodate a 85-foot, 80,000-pound truck. It just isn't doable. How can they turn an 85-foot truck and park these rigs connected to trailers in a length of 166 foot? It just isn't
Mr. DeMarcus
possible.
brought that same thing
I
up.
agree, but he's telling you and asking for you to approve something that I'm just saying, say no, keep it the same, and clean up this mess. It's dangerous. It's dangerous to the community. I'm
you.
gonna step out. Thank you again, and I'm sorry for
My mic is back.
any uneasiness.
You can't hear my voice? There's so many fans out there, too. Okay. What are we gonna do here? All right.
Can I just respond to one quick thing? With regards to the policing, every time you all approve something, a use variance, a dimensional variance, you gotta trust that the citizen goes home and does what they're supposed to do, and if they come back, that's part of it. He has candidly, and you have all driven past it and seen it, been operating in violation.
Yes.
And that's why
Right.
code
I
enforcement
don't-
violate it.
I disagree. I don't think all applications need to be policed. They are policed because these guys go out and inspect them.
And do a
So
good job.
once it's done, it's done.
Right.
But this is a moving thing. This is all constantly
And I
moving.
respect that
So-
that's been the experience, and he
Right.
admits it. But
Right.
I think the point of tonight is saying, hey, now we're asking for permission for these things, and he's going from 10 to 6 to, hey, we'll show you how many can turn around and do it safely. And so I'm asking that Mr. Patel be given the same consideration as someone showing up tonight saying, tell me what I can do so that I can make this work for my motel and the property that I own in Bristol Township.
Who's going to prove that these things can turn around there? Mr. Patel, or is he going to have somebody come out? Is there a tractor trailer turnaround person? Like a traffic person? I don't know. I don't.
Fair.
So we're going to get Bob out of his office one day and have a tractor trailer over there and drive it around and make sure it can pull out? I don't think so. So,
Are you saying I don't get out of my office?
well, you know.
I do not want to put more on Mr. McLeod's plate.
We've been there since 1994, and our customers have been parking in that lot since 1994.
Right.
We never had an issue. Issue came up once we rented out 6 spots to this particular company. That's when the issue started. So we are, all I'm saying is, I'm gonna get rid of that guy. We're not gonna have any more of those because majority night, we only have one truck in the lot, because that's all I have.
So, Mr. Patel, you pushed the envelope here, right?
I didn't know that.
Okay.
I wasn't pushing an envelope. I was not knowledgeable enough to find out that this is something that I thought I can do it. I have the space. I spoke to the truck company. He said, yes, he wanted to do 10. I said, let's go with 6. So, I agree that it's not working, but I want to use it for my customer. That's all I am asking now.
And there's a way that you can use your property, probably, if you want to put the money into it, that you can do this. But personally, not in this parcel of land you're talking about here. So, I mean, take it for what it's worth. That's just the way I see it. There's a lot of property you have there that if you got a surveyor, an engineer, brought them out, and you really wanted to do this, and you really wanted to have tractor trailer parked there, I'm sure there's some way you can do it, but not on this parcel of lot. My personal opinion. I'm not speaking for the whole board, I'm just speaking for myself. But, I mean, with that being said, do we want to get a motion here, or do we want to, anything else that you can think of? Nope? Okay. Okay, anybody else? Sure, okay, great. All right, let me hear it. What do we got?
I want to put a motion to deny it.
I'll second.
Call the board, please.
Colleen Dunn. Yes. Ed Murphy, yes. Jim McMahon.
Yes.
Mark DeMarcus.
Yes.
Gerard Lycon.
Yes.
Thank you.
There you go. That's what we got. Okay. Last but not least, Potential Incorporated, 3800 Horizon Boulevard, Trevos. Please come on up.
No, I mean, this is.
It's not approved.
I don't know why you're holding it back from the.
Let me hold on to them just in case they're not here.
So, listen, man, I mean, come on.
All right. Good evening, Chelsea Jackman again, Begley, Carlin, and Mandio tonight on behalf of Potential Incorporated. I'm going to be real candid with the board. I'm here tonight pinch hitting in terms of I knew what this project was about and reached out to Christine just before tonight's hearing and said, I'd love to stand next to you in requesting this variance. So Christine Quimby is the president and CEO of this organization. And it may look familiar to you because we were here back in August and you all granted a use variance for this particular school. Unfortunately, their landlord reneged on the agreement, or we'll just say it fell through, and they are in need of a new space. They found one. It is located at 1501 Grundy Lane in Bristol Township. It is 13.63 acres in the PI district. Its present use is an office complex. And this particular use variance is for children with educational and behavioral disabilities. They need a space to operate. There are between 30 and 40 pre-K age kids and 14 lower elementary school age children. They are a 501c3 who do really great work in giving children who need a little more assistance a place to go to school and learn. The nature of the variance is because of the fact that it has a behavioral health operation as well as a individual school, and so the use variance is necessary. There's no site work being proposed. They have an outdoor play area, as I understand, which comports with requirements. And this is for a special exception, so permitted, but obviously need the special exception for that. Mr. Bidlickmeyer, I had provided you with the notice, and I don't think that I gave you the opportunity to note whether or not that suffices.
I looked at it. We're good.
Thank
Thanks.
you very much. Ms. Quimby, I'm going to have you come up and be sworn and tell the board all of the good things that you do that I failed to mention. Go ahead.
Please. Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
Ms. Quimby, is all of the statements that I made to the board this evening accurate?
Yes.
And are you willing to adopt my statements to the board this evening as if it were your testimony?
Yes.
And you're seeking this special exception because you need a place for these kids to go to school and have a place to call theirs and want to do so in this particular area in Bristol?
Yes.
Is there anything else you want them to know about it?
I think one of the important things, we talked last time about the growing need. I actually just found out this morning that we are one of only 2 providers that have licensed center-based services for kids with autism that accept Medicaid. And so that really.
It is on, yeah, it says green, it's green. I'm sorry, I'm just gonna put a little bit closer to you there. Is that okay?
I'm short, I understand. So that just makes the need even greater. Over 50% of the kids that we serve have Medicaid only and do not have commercial insurance. And so it's really critical that we're able to provide those services to those kids.
I think that's all we have.
Okay. Anybody from the board?
This is the same place that was over at Roman Hawes that got approved before?
Correct.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
What was previously in this spot? Do you know? Have any idea? Was it the Ancient Care Home Health or something?
We do. Rick Freeth is my realtor.
Yeah.
Can he answer that?
Sure. Come on up and get sworn in.
Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
And your name is Rick?
Rick Freeth, F-R-E-E-T-H. So the space in question was previously a part of L3's assemblage. They downsized during COVID. They didn't need as much office space. So what was left behind is essentially ready to go office.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
This is a perfect location, no impact on nothing. It's an industrial park, plenty of parking, it's a real perfect location for this.
It's also very attractive. So.
Okay. Nobody has any questions, comments? Bob, anything to add?
No, sir.
Comments from the audience? Sir, come on up.
James Spoor, S-P-O-R. So I'm the Global Facilities Manager for Thermo Fisher Scientific, which used to be Clario, which is located at 1501 in Suite A. And we just wanted to know what part this was going to be at and how would that impact. We have trucks coming in and out all the time. We have a global distribution that comes out of that building. And we didn't know where it was going to be and how it was going to impact us. And potentially our business impacting the children, you know, especially with special needs and all, where would they, you know, we don't want any mishaps.
Fair enough. Okay.
So that's basically, we just wanted to know where it was going to go and how it was going to be around our part of the building.
Okay. All right.
Thank you.
Let them address it.
So the easiest way to describe it is the building is shaped like an L, with the lower portion coming down towards the highway, and the end of the building at the far end of the parcel that's currently vacant. We've referred to it, it's 1501 is the building, 1515-1519 is technically what L3 occupied, which is a long segment that is basically been cut in half. So the far end of the building, furthest away from this group, is where the space would be. The little playground is actually being incorporated into a corner of the space that will not impact any traffic flow. It'll include all the necessary bells and whistles for safety, and requires no site work.
You feel okay with that, sir? Yes. All right.
And just so the record's clear, I have in my hand a schematic plan which shows that L structure, or that L shape, that Mr. Freef, am I saying it? Freef? Just indicated, and I just showed it to the witness to point out exactly where he was talking about, which appears to be the upper right corner, and he pointed out that yours is more on the lower left. Is that accurate? Okay. And just to be very clear, Ms. Quimby, all of the services and various activities for the children, are they enclosed? At any point, is there a possibility for a child to run out or be unattended, whereby trucks or another business might have interaction with the child?
So all of our kids have a one-to-one, and so they will be mostly in the office structure, except for when they leave to go to the playground. And so, or if they're coming from the parking lot into the building with their caregivers. So that's really the only time that they would be out. And so I don't see them being in that corner at all. And when the way the driveway is, you would come in, I believe, to go to where you're located. You would go around this way, and we would be going around this way.
So no impact to the children and no impact to his business whatsoever?
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay.
And just to be clear, one-to-one means what?
Means that there is at least one adult with every child at all times.
Okay, fair enough. Thank you. Everybody satisfied with that information? Yes, sir. Okay, great. Thank you. Anybody else? Sir, you good? Okay. I need a motion from the board, please.
I'll make a motion to approve.
I'll second.
Call the board.
Gerard Lycon.
Yes.
Mark DeMarcus.
Yes.
Colleen Dunn.
Yes.
Jim McMahon.
Yes.
Ed Murphy, yes. Good luck this time.
All right. I need a motion to adjourn, please.
Motion to adjourn.
I need a second.
I'll second.
All in favor? Those opposed? Ayes have it. Meeting's adjourned. Mark's on night shift, so know what that means, don't you?
I may be on nights. I might be on nights. I might not be.
Yeah, I just like, get him more.